Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and this is another entrepreneurial video, the rise and fall of an entrepreneur. Well, actually, I want it to end on a rise, and I'm on my way there right now. I've been filming this series for quite a while now. It's actually, I think there's probably around 40 episodes total, and so it's taken a little while to do everything, and I just wanted to take this video to explain why it's so important to me to be willing to talk about stuff that might be painful to talk about. Why is it that I am sharing things that that maybe make me look bad, or maybe make other people think less of me? Maybe y'all think more of me because of it. I don't know. Why am I making myself vulnerable to you guys with sharing all of this stuff? And the reason is that I myself, in my entrepreneurial experience, in my life experience, I learn a lot of times by example, and many times that's me going out and providing my own example. It doesn't always work out, but that is how I learn. And I remember when I was a kid that my parents were always telling me, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, blah 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 blah. And that's how we all feel about our parents for the most part when we're young and everything. And then I moved out on my own. I moved out when I was 15, and it didn't take very long. It took maybe a couple weeks or a month. And here I am, I'm having to clean the kitchen, I'm having to have other responsibilities like paying the bills. Who knew that electricity cost something? And who knew that, if you wanted cable TV, that it was frickin' expensive? And, all of these different things about life and about responsibility and everything that really just hit me in the face. And at that moment, I realized that my parents were right on a lot of the stuff that they were trying to teach me that I wasn't listening to. And so, I hope that through these videos, I'm not trying to be your parent at all. And, and I'm not trying to be your friend either. I'm just wanting to relate some of the experiences, and if you can get something out of it, great. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not trying to get anything out of this. And so so through pain and suffering, sometimes that's the stuff that you learn the most out of. And so I have shared a few things in here so far, and there's more in this series about really what it all is that drives me and motivates me, and some of the huge mistakes that I've made. So I just want to let you know why I decided to share these things. And I wish that when I was a kid that I had YouTube. YouTube is such a great resource, and Google, oh my God, you can Google everything these days. When I was probably about 7 or 8 years old, we had this neighbor that bought a house. She was pretty nice, and she was very entrepreneurial. She owned her own business, and she made a lot of things and everything. And I would go over there and hang out at her house sometimes, and I learned a lot about about how to sell things, and about how to craft a lot of different things. I learned a lot of skills from that, and in many ways, maybe she was like a mentor. And I never really thought about it that way, but I actually learned a lot from her just hanging out and having a good time. And she would always talk to me and ask me, what I was up to, and talk to me about my entrepreneurial endeavors even back then. And because I was always doing something, I was always thinking about something, was always figuring something out. And thinking about it now, being able to talk to her and get that feedback and everything was really great. And maybe this is my way of you know, of being able to do something similar, except we're doing it through YouTube and through your comments to me. And maybe, I've thought about this, I've thought about bringing the live shows back, you know, the call-ins where people can ask anything. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll have already done that by the time you see this. It's a long series, and videos are coming out like once a week, and so, you know, if it's 40 episodes long, that's 40 weeks. Oh my God, 3/4 of a year. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it, and I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and send me your questions in YouTube. And I try and look at all of them. It's impossible, but I try. And if you've got something that I think I can share in a video, I'll do it. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.